it's Ali here and I hope you're all well. So today I want to talk to you about procrastination. So many women feel that they just either haven't got enough time or there's just a reason that's stopping them from doing what they really want to do in life. So I have 3 tips for you today that's really going to help you actually get past that problem and start actually doing things. So what is procrastination? Well, it's when you really want to do something and for some reason you're just not doing it. You know, it might be a new hobby, it might be applying for a new job, but it's just, there's really 2 excuses. There's either I just haven't got enough time, or it's I just don't know. I don't know what's stopping me, but there's something. So let's look at time to start with. Now, we all have the same amount of time, and I'm sure you all know someone that they just seem to get so much done. And then you know other people that they are just drowning. They have so much to do and they don't know where to turn. And I think we've got to stop looking at time's the issue. The issue is you're not organised. The issue is you're not writing a list of everything you need to do and working through it. So it's not time that's the issue. So we've got to put that to one side. And then the other thing that I hear is just I feel so stuck. And I think the best way of describing this is a little bit like you're in a car and you've got one foot on the accelerator and you've got one foot on the brake. You're doing both, so you're not going anywhere. And I think that's the best way to describe procrastination. And really, we're stuck. There is a reason deep down why you're not doing what you want to do. Because obviously there's a big part of you that actually wants to do the thing. So let's look at the 3 tips I've got for you today. So the first tip is find out why you're stuck. Sit down and actually think about it. Now let's use an example of, say you want to do a new hobby. Let's say you want to go to the gym and start to get fit. And you sit down and think, well, I've been trying to do this for a month. Why? And it could be the fact that actually you feel a bit awkward just walking into the gym on your own. It could be the fact that you feel so unfit that you think that it's not the place for you. It could be the fact that you've never been to a gym before and you don't know what to expect. So write down the reasons and then work through them. So if it is the fact you've never been to a gym before, maybe ask a friend to see if you can go together. And so many gyms will do a taster for one day free of charge. So you could both go, you can see what's there, and it's not as scary as you think. Or you could arrange for someone to show you around. Okay, it might be that you feel that you're not fit enough. Believe me, the gym is full of people that aren't very fit, as well as it's full of people that are fit. They're all interested in themselves. They're all interested in their own exercises. They're not going to be bothered about you. I'm sorry, but they're not. So just look at the reasons that are stopping you. And the other half of this is to exaggerate your why. Exaggerate the reason you want to do it. So let's say it is because you want to really get fit. You've got maybe a wedding to go to or a big event. Really blow that up in your mind. See yourself as super fit. Think what it's going to feel like. Think of the clothes that you can wear and really increase your why. And maybe write down some notes. I am fit. I am going to look amazing in my outfit. We've done I am statements before, and our brains don't know the difference between I am in the future and I am now. So just use it as I am super fit. I am loving the gym. Really look at the reasons why you're stuck, and then really make your whys as big as possible and use I am statements. And that's really going to help you. So tip 2, and I use this a lot, especially at work. And I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to do more than one thing at once. And it's impossible to multitask because you can only focus on one thing. And we end up then getting a bit bored, or we've just got so much on, we just grab our phone and start looking at social media. And then the hour's gone and we're no further forward. So what I do is I get my kitchen timer, I set it for an hour, and I will do that task only for that hour. So I've got a start and a finish, because sometimes when we've got a big task to do, it gets really heavy and we just, oh, I can't be bothered with it because it seems so big. Well, if we're going to say to ourselves, look, we're just going to do it for 1 hour, we can do anything for 1 hour and concentrate 100% on it. And you'll be amazed how much you can get done in that hour. So let's say, for example, you want to tidy one of your rooms up and you set your timer, you go up and you start clearing out all the drawers, sorting it all out, and you're concentrating just on that. Just imagine how much you could get done. You could get the whole room done maybe in an hour. And then if you haven't, you stop, you go and do something else. I like to have 5 minutes just to myself after I've had an hour of just pure concentration on one thing. Make myself a cup of tea, maybe have a look at social media, just chill out, listen to a song, whatever. So you can then, after the break, set yourself the timer again and do another hour if you want to, or you do something else. But you wouldn't believe, having that focus 100% on something, how much more effective you can be. So then, number three is lists. All people that are organised write lists out, because it's no good keeping it up in your head. You're going to forget things, it's going to overwhelm you. So every day, have your list of the things you want to do. And my top tip with a list is to mark 3 things that are the most important, and you do those first. Because then at the end of the day, you can see what you've done. You can feel like you've actually taken a step forward instead of still feeling in that fog of everything's in your head and you don't know what you've done and what you haven't done. You can pat yourself on the back and say, well, look at that, I've done amazing. I've ticked off 5 things today. But you'll know where you are. You'll know where you're going with the list. And then finally with your list, there are some things that are really big. So let's say really what you need to do is you need to clean and tidy your whole house. But that's going to take you maybe a couple of days and it just feels too big and you're not going to do it. Chunk big things. So on your list, it would be tidy and clean your kitchen, tidy and clean the bathroom, clear out the drawers in the bedroom. So make them small chunks and put them. Now, I know it makes your list feel bigger, but you're going to get through them and they're going to be tasks that you can do within an hour if you focus. So make everything on your list doable. So let's go over them again. So first of all, find out what's stopping you. At the end of the day, you have got your foot on the accelerator and the brake. So let's look at why you've got your foot on the brake, look at solutions and ways of actually getting over them. Like with the gym, if you have a friend that can go with you or you can be shown around, it's going to make it a lot easier. And then make your why as big as possible. Have I am statements. Have a reason, a really good reason why you're doing it, and that's going to actually spur you forward. Secondly, focus hours are amazing. You will get so much done. Make sure you clear all of the distractions and set that timer and get on with that task for that 1 hour, and make sure you have a little bit of you time afterwards. Have a cup of tea, a break, listen to some music, whatever it's going to be, but just take some time out afterwards. And you can do that multiple times a day. And then the third thing is your lists. Organised people, people that get stuff done, have lists. And then you can see yourself marking them off and make sure you have 3 items on there that you actually are going to do that day, and try to do those first. And if you have big tasks, break them down. These 3 things will really, really help you not to be stuck, and they're going to get you moving and you're not going to procrastinate anymore. So good luck with them, and let me know how you're getting on below, because I'd really be interested. And also don't forget, please, to like and subscribe to my channel, because I really love doing this for you, and it would be really nice to hear from you with some comments. So until next week, I'll speak to you then. Bye bye.